Guruji, I think what you mentioned so beautifully about, I think it's more attraction, infatuation with what it begins. Do you think our spiritual texts also, scriptures, talk about this and the futility of that? I mean, this whole episode where Parvati is trying to attract Shiva, who is lost in Samadhi, through the help of Cupid, Manmath, who has his arrows which he hits at Lord Shiva, and then Shiva opens his third eye and burns him off. And it is only after that phase that the true love between Goddess Parvati and Lord Shiva emerges. So do our scriptures, do our spiritual texts actually give a hint of exactly what you just said? But that initial Manmath ke baad also are important for the process to start, isn't it?
No doubt, Vikram, you have raised a very relevant point. If you are hungry, food is required. And food and sex are the two most fundamental requirements created by the nature. And what I want to convey to the whole lot of people listening to me is that this attraction which starts at the level of the bodies, this attraction which starts at the physical level, if it remains confined only to the physical level, then this can be termed as romance. But this romantic love, as long as it remains confined only to the physical level, there is no difference between the animals and the man, between the birds and the man. But as you mentioned, something that existed between Shiva and Parvati, there is something beyond that. When this attraction and this love for oneness with the other goes beyond this physicality, then it goes at the levels of the mind. Then this romantic love grows and it goes a little further. Then it goes again at the level of emotions, at the level of heart. Then it grows more and it goes at the level of heart, emotions, that is again deeper levels of oneness. And ultimately it goes at the level of consciousness. Then it becomes a relationship at the level of soul. And when it goes to that extent, then it becomes true love. This becomes the ultimate flowering into love. And this ultimate flowering is required for humanity, otherwise humanity will die on its own. These relationships will become fatal, suicidal, and these relationships which people are living on this planet will become tremendously dangerous for growth of peace and harmony in society. It is only love that needs to be grown deeper and deeper, and once it grows deeper and deeper, the deeper and deeper it goes, the higher and higher it becomes. So, it is only through love that you can experience the ultimate state of superconsciousness. I hereby appeal to all the lovers of the world, the lover and the beloved, the husband and the wife, and all those who are relating heart to heart, that they should make an effort to understand the true alchemy of love and to take it to the higher dimensions so that they can relate at the level of their consciousness, and thereby they can experience the state of superconsciousness. This love can become a byproduct of sexual attraction. Those young minds are fortunate who have got the instinct and urge for sex. This is a tremendous energy which every individual must have, and every individual must feel fortunate that he has got this tremendous energy of sex. But he should at the same time take the firm decision, firm resolution, firm commitment to transform this energy of sex into love. Once this transformation of sex energy into love happens, then your journey towards self-realization is set, and out of this relationship, even enlightenment can be experienced.
So is that why we say the sacral chakra is perhaps lower than the heart chakra and it has to move up the energy of...
Yeah, that's true. You see, these 7 chakras are very meaningful. From the Mooladhara up to the Sahasrara, it is the journey of your own energy. If your life energy continues to flow from the Mooladhara chakra, that is the sex chakra, if your life energy continues to flow from the Mooladhara chakra downwards, then throughout life you can go on relating with the opposite sex, connecting the opposite sex through the Mooladhara chakra. You will be able to experience only the pleasures of the body, and your relationship will never go deeper than the physical level. But if your life energy moves upwards from the Mooladhara chakra to the navel chakra, then to the Swadhisthana chakra, and then to the heart chakra, then what happens? Your relationship starts growing deeper and deeper and deeper. And when it goes deeper and deeper, you start experiencing a state of joyfulness from within. And you start getting filled with joy from within. And the higher your life energy moves from the Mooladhara chakra towards the heart chakra and then up to the Sahasrara, what happens? You experience becoming a reservoir of energy, and that reservoir of energy, the pool of energy, becomes your inner joy. And once you are filled with inner joy, then if you have to relate with someone, its intrinsic nature will change. When your energy is moving at the level of sex, at the Mooladhara chakra, then your intrinsic urge to relate with someone is only the sexual satisfaction, the gratification of the sex. But once when your energy has moved upwards, you become filled with inner joy. When inner joy grows, then if you feel to relate with someone, it is not because you want something from the other one. Then the intrinsic urge is to share something which you have got within, that is joy. And once you are moved towards the other person with an intrinsic urge to share the joy which is overflowing inside you, then that relationship can never be a relationship of suffering, because now you have simply the intent of giving joy to the other. People are suffering in relationships because everybody is trying to extract love from the other. The lover is trying to extract joy from the beloved. The beloved is trying to extract joy from the lover. And they both are deprived of love from within. It is like two beggars. trying to get something from the other. And beggars are not capable of giving something because they don't have themselves. And in that expectation of getting something from the other and not getting it at all because they don't have within themselves, how can they give it? And that is why no lover is receiving anything from the beloved and vice versa. No husband is receiving love from the wife and vice versa, because they don't have inner love to share, they don't have inner joy to share. That's why I say that all the relationships can become pleasant. All the relationships can be stripped of suffering if people learn the art of creating joy within themselves. If you are happy by yourself, your relationship with anyone will not be a relationship of suffering. Your relationship with anyone will be a relationship of joy for both, because you will be relating for sharing your joy with the other, not for extracting joy from the other. And once you are sharing your joy with the other will receive something from you. That is why I say, first, let joy grow within yourself. And there is a definite scientific technique, there is a definite scientific device to develop this joy within. And that is simply learning the art of being with yourself. And once you practice the art of being with yourself through meditation, your own energy moves upwards from the Muladhara chakra towards the heart chakra, Agya chakra, and then the Sahasrara chakra. And this ultimately creates a great joy within yourself. Once that happens, you will never suffer any relationship with anyone on this planet, and anybody relating with you will start dancing out of the energy which he or she will receive from you. That is why I say, for the 21st century man, if humanity has got to be taken to experience love, it must first be taken to meditation. Without meditation, love cannot be created among humans. The 21st century man is required to go for meditation first. Only then love will be the natural byproduct in his being, and then love will not become a suffering, love will become a joy. Love will become a means of celebration. Love will become a means of experiencing the ultimate stage of consciousness, superconsciousness, and even enlightenment. That is the spiritual dimension of love. That is what I want to spread all over the world. But without doubt, meditation is mandatory medicine for experiencing the fragrance of love in individual's life and in the life of the whole humanity on this planet.
So in love, or in relationships, is that one of the other reasons for suffering, where our expectations and also not giving space to the other individual and understanding that that is a separate person and we need to come together only on certain things, and the other things we are independent to have our own views on whatever?